Hey everybody, I'm Ingrid the Custom Quilter. Today we are going to set up some design boards with the pieces following the pattern. I'll show you how to do that, and then afterwards I glue baste them before we sew them. Elena is coming along pretty good. We will get to that. After this video, I will actually show you how I sew and how I decide which way to press my seams and all that. That'll be close to the last video. But today we are going to set up the boards and glue baste. So let's go. All right. Okay, so first off, in my prep video, I showed you how I stored everything in those plastic bags. Well, that floor and the plastic bags was kicking my ass. So thanks to Carol, I got this idea of storage from her storage picture that she showed me. Hers are wire containers. Okay, so I went to Dollar Tree, and of course they never have enough of what you need, so I got a couple of different sizes. These came from Amazon, and these came from Dollar Tree. So I have everything laid out here. I don't have room to put everything in order here like I had on the floor, but you know, I can move them in and out. All right, so first, the pattern. This is the block that I'm working on. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on around. Some of them you can't see over off to the side. I don't have room for. I'll just pull them in when I need them. And let's get started. Once I get started, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking because I'll probably mess up. right, now we got all of our pieces on the board. It's time to glue baste. And you don't have to do this, this is just what I do. And just because I'm filming and got nervous, I crossed out everything as I put them on the board. Usually I don't cross them out until I actually sew them. So I already have this one done. That's up here on the board. So I put a little dot here to let me know this is what I start on. Alright, so as I said, I use Roxanne's Glue Baste It. It comes with this nice tip. When it dries, it gets kind of like a rubber, so it's easy to unclog. If you need to take pieces apart, they're easy to do. So I'm going to plug my iron up. And I really don't need to do my ironing right now since I'm going to do this whole stack. If I were going to just glue baste and then sew right after, 2 seconds on each part and it'd be done. Alright, first you need to look at the pattern and see how you're going to put this together. Normally, you can do a 2 pixel row across, 2 pixel row, 2 pixel row, 2 pixel row. That's normally what I do, but sometimes you get a block like this where you can't do a 2 pixel row all the way across because you have this one long piece here that interrupts that row. In that case, I would put this together, and then you could do this piece together, and then see down here another monkey wrench. So you could put those two, these two, these two, and these two, and then you'd have this piece that you connect to that piece. So just look at each one and decide how you're going to put it together and then glue accordingly. So this one we can do straight across on each row, so that's what we'll do on that one. These two pieces will sew together to connect to this one, so that's how I'm gonna glue them. And you can put dots, you can put little stream of it. Usually I'll go for a stream and get dots, so like these two pieces will go together. And then you can make dots like that too. Make sure you get it on there square. If you haven't cut accurately, this is the part where you'll find out how well you cut. So when you get to put them on top of each other, if they're not square on there, then you will become the queen or king of fudge. Usually if I haven't done it well, I'll line it up to the bottom and then don't worry about this side. And follow the one that's straighter when you get ready to sew. And then you can either do these across and then these across, or you can do these two. It's up to you. I usually go across when I can because it keeps me straighter. Sometimes I'll take this whole stack. This isn't my favorite part. So I'll take this whole stack and sit on the couch and watch one of my favorite movies and do it while I'm sitting there. That's what I normally do. If there's a part that I don't like to do on a quilt, like binding or glue basting or drawing lines on squares for half square triangles, stuff like that, I'll take it with me to the couch and watch a movie while I'm doing it. It makes it more enjoyable. And like this one, where the edges aren't going to overlap, you have a small piece on each end of a longer piece. You can do both of those at one time. This is what I do. Do both of them. The reason I do this is because all these little pieces, it helps me be more accurate, and I don't have to worry about pins when I'm sewing. I hate pins. I don't cringe, but I do sew over pins sometimes. I know that's a sin, but hey, I don't feel like stopping. And since this fabric is solid, you don't have to worry about right sides together. None of that, just put them on. And if I'm gonna set it with the iron, that's just how quick I do it. I use steam. I always have my steam on. It doesn't hurt anything. And I've already pre-washed, so it won't shrink. And then when I go to the next one, I look under here because I have put batting right here. Also, sometimes the pieces stick right here, so I'll make sure I check that none of them are still stuck on there. Put it under the bottom. Okay, this one I can go all the way across, so that's what I'm gonna do. This big piece with two small ones on the end. It goes really fast. Sometimes I do the whole stack. Sometimes I just do one board and then sew it. Do the next board and sew it. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I even do this. So I'll put these two together. If I'm gonna sew it right away, put these two together, do it. Y'all saw me do that. No. Now I got glue on my iron. I'll set it and then I'll open this one up. If I'm gonna sew it right away, give it a chance to cool off a little bit. And then I'll put glue here and put this one on and then go ahead and sew it right away. But I'm not gonna do that if I'm not gonna sew it right away. All right, that's it for today. Next time we are going to start sewing. So get everything done and meet me back here next time. Thanks, you guys. Bye.